So the first thing that you need to do is find 2 sticks. I have chosen 2 wooden sticks or twigs to use for this project. You can use popsicle sticks or any other type of stick that you can find. And the first thing you will do is glue these sticks together like this in the shape of an X by just adding a little bit of hot glue right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, for this next part, we're going to begin doing our initial weaving process. This is the first step in securing that the whole weaving stays in place. So you will go ahead and put your yarn like this and do 1, 2, 3, and 4 wraps. Okay, you will rotate a bit and do 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps. You will rotate it again one more time and do another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will rotate it one more time. So you will put it like this underneath and rotate it 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this will ensure that everything stays securely wrapped. So it should be kind of in an X shape. Okay, for this next step, you will just wrap 1, 2, and rotate 1, 2, and rotate 1, 2, and just kind of make sure that they're closer to the center, and rotate 1, 1, 2, and just put it closer to the center as well on this one. Okay, so now you have a very basic X design followed by 2 loops around each stick. Okay, for this next step, you will go ahead and turn your 2 pieces over, and you will place some glue right there. You can use hot glue, crazy glue, Elmer's glue. You just need a little bit to hold it in place. I'm even gonna just rub it around a little just to make sure that it's really in place. And you will just go ahead and cut off the excess. And that is our first color and our first weaving step. After you have secured the string and it has completely dried, you will now attach another color. So we will go ahead and place it right there. Once again, you can go ahead and use Elmer's glue. Any type of glue will work. You will still have to wait for it to dry. So I have applied it right there. And I will just wait till that completely dries. Okay, once that's completely dry, you will go ahead and flip it over. And you will take this string and wrap it over, under, and rotate. Over, under, and rotate. Over, under, and rotate. And you will just repeat the process over and over. Make sure that your string is staying completely clean and as close as possible. You can go ahead and adjust as you need to as you're going around. Okay, once again, over, under, and continue. And you can do this one as much as possible. Here we already have 2, and we did 2 yellow wraps as well, right here. If you wanted to stop at this point, you could. However, I want to keep going a little bit longer with this color. It is really nice, and so I will go ahead and continue wrapping for a while. This next part is completely optional. You will go ahead and turn your sticks around, and you can place a bit of string right there with some glue. You can use any type of string for this. Any type of string that will go ahead and work with beads. The thinner the string, the smaller your beads can be. However, if you have thick string, then you can get really creative and add thick beading all around that. So I will go ahead and pick a few beads to go along this piece of thread. And then at the end, I will go ahead and secure it back here. I have finished applying all my beadwork, and this is what it looks like from the back. It is glued on each of the sticks. And now I will just go ahead and cut this little piece off. And now I can resume my next pattern. And I will continue this pattern just a little bit more here, and then switch off to a different pattern. And like I said earlier, you can go ahead and extend these patterns as much or as little as you want. So I have gone ahead and already glued the next color that I want to use. And as I previously mentioned, I will be doing the same pattern that I used for this blue-green color. So it will be under and over and rotate, under and over and rotate, under and over and rotate. And I will continue the same pattern. Once again, make sure that your string is nice and even all around. And the reason I continued with this pattern is because I really want the string to be highlighted against the beading. So I will continue this for a little bit longer and then switch off to a different pattern. So I have chosen my next color, and I have already gone ahead and glued it to the back of my stick. So I will go ahead and wrap over and under, over and under, over and under. And this is another pattern that you can go ahead and apply to your design if you wish to. As you can see, this one will be going up on top as opposed to this one, which went through the back. I have gone ahead and glued and cut off the green string. Another method that you can use is to simply tie a knot if you get tired of the gluing process or if you don't have any hot glue. I will now continue on with the pink string once again, just because I feel like I did not get such a big pattern underneath. So we will go ahead and resume the previous pattern, which was under, over, under, over, under, over, and once again make sure that the string is nicely aligned. So over, under, over, under. Okay, so I will go ahead and continue this pattern several times until I am satisfied with its length. So I finished the length of this pattern, and I have already attached my next color that I want to use. And for this one, I want to recreate this pattern right here just to give it a bit more of a dimensional look. So we will go over, over, under, over, under, over, under, and over, under. And I will do this several times just to let that color really pop. I have decided to stop this pattern already. I went ahead and added glue and then just made a loop and added more glue so that now you are able to hang it somewhere.